Sup, dog? War Dogs beta is over, and man, I just want to keep playing the damn game. When Hell Let Loose Vietnam came out, there was like 100 out of 100 servers, but there was a lot of 0 out of 100 servers. War Dogs beta weekend, there was 100 out of 100 servers with a 15 queue wait period. That is a huge sign that you got lightning in a bottle. Bulkhead, don't fuck it up, dog. But you know what? They just dropped this video beta recap and next steps. Hopefully the next step is just to fucking release the game. It's done, dog. That game is perfect. Ew, Shroud, fuck that guy. He sucks.
Now over.
Peanut, yeah, baby.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
we go, dog.
much for giving us your time.
Peanuts a go, dude.
And checking out War Dogs ahead of our early access launch. We just want to give you a quick recap of the beta, what went right,
Everybody liked it.
and what's next for War Dogs before we hit early access.
Whoa. I hate Ops 100. I hate Live Ops 100. What does this even mean? I unironically, when I saw I hate live, I thought live was a different word.
What's next for War Dogs before we hit early access on the 10th of September?
Why are you showing me this? You know I want to play the game. Stop blue balling me, dog. Just fucking release it. All right, Debrief, come on, talk to us.
The reaction from the FPS community has been insane, with nearly 500,000 unique players showing up to play in the closed beta, the same week as Call of Duty's beta, and Battlefield's massive update.
There are updates? Yeah, fuck those games.
The FPS community showed up for War Dogs and smashed milestones. If you told us 6 months ago were going to happen, we'd have called you mental. #1 game on Twitch for 2 nights in a row, and saw over 100,000 concurrent players at our peak on the final day of the beta.
It was very popular, yes.
Watching all the streams, the comments and reactions
I'm on fire,
made the last 4 years of development and honestly no sleep all weekend so worth it. As we anticipated though, War Dogs isn't a game for everyone. We saw around 4% of players refund the game because they felt it just wasn't for them.
No. They refunded the game because they were ass. They don't know how to play. They're the ones that get sniped by 5 different snipers and they're like, oh, this game sucks. Nah, the game's fine. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. Beautiful. Magnificent.
Which is totally valid, and the reason we ran the test in the first place. What's not fine, however, from our perspective, is not upholding the high standard we set with our closed alpha in terms of stability, as an additional 3% of players experienced crashes at launch or during gameplay. So to be clear,
I only had one issue with bugs, and it was very negligible.
Whilst it's great we had such high highs this weekend, and while some crashes and bugs are to be expected, this just isn't acceptable.
You know what? I'm glad they said that because it shows how much high standards they have for their game. Oh, only like 2% of the people just refunded it. But for these guys, that is a death sentence. They really want to capture the low percentage of those people. And that shows they're very dedicated to their craft. For me, if I made a game, I'll be like, fuck those losers. But if I want money, I gotta be like, okay, what do the losers want? How can I make the losers happy with also appeasing the winners? Because winners rule, dog.
Beta testing, we now have a lot of the information, reports and data we need to fix them. The launch crashes alongside VoIP issues are now our #1 priority between now and the next time everyone can jump back in and play. It's funny
what
to
is
think
this?
back
What's
now
Live
the
Ops?
beta's over, but for anyone that knows our history, the first hour was just pure PTSD.
Yo, it's been 16 minutes, 50,000 in queue.
Dog, this was insane. Mine was higher. Everybody wanted to play this game, dude.
People are watching, they're waiting, they're pissed off. The fuck's going on here?
An issue with Twitch drops and granting DLC pinging a node on our back end meant thousands of players sat in queue waiting to play. Thankfully, the biggest brains at Bulkhead resolved the issue within the longest hour of our lives, but to do it, we had to make a call to turn off Twitch drops and DLC, which sucked, but in the grand scheme was a small price to pay to get everyone in game and not having to plan our own funeral.
You know what? That's also really nice. Not only did they think ahead and say, you know what, we're going to cut the arm to save the body, but they're just telling you about it. They're like, dog, we know we fucked up, but this is how we saved it. Honestly, these devs are awesome. I'm going to follow these guys every time they make a game.
After the initial hiccup, We saw tens of thousands of players flooding into the servers, and 3 days of absolute cinema ensued.
This guy's all right. This guy's all right.
Oh, I fucking splattered him!
Bro.
Now that the War Dogs beta weekend is over, we have a handful of devs on their way to Gamescom in Cologne, but the majority of our team is heads down working on the next big beats for War Dogs before early access. And you
Nice.
100% do not want to miss it if you enjoyed the beta. For context, last week we announced the FPS Game Show, our own gaming showcase that will drop live on Twitch after Gamescom on the 3rd of September, 6 p.m. UTC, in tandem with some of the most established FPS studios and upcoming games you will not want to miss, especially if you have or are planning to pre-order War Dogs. We have an absolutely massive announcement coming, and if you enjoyed the beta and you don't watch, you are going to miss out. Right. We've got a lot of work to do.
There's going to be all
So
the
in
cool
meantime,
skins you could
find
get.
your favorite content creators on YouTube, watch their first impressions videos, and discuss with your mates to decide whether or not you want to pre-order War Dogs. In the
Pre-order
meantime,
a dog.
here are just
That'll be
some
worth
of our
it.
favorite highlights from the closed beta
Me.
weekend.
Hold on,
Me?
I
No.
will fix you. I'll fix you, man. Go.
Top 3.
I'm going in! I get Ah, we're fine.
That guy sucks. He sucks so bad, dude.
6:30.
Ooh, nice.
Shit, bro.
Oh, yeah, punching. I've seen a fight in War Dogs before. It's pretty funny. Oh my god. Wait, did I open a Was that just clever editing, or did they actually open up a wall? It's so loud, dude. The comments, the playtest withdrawals are so real today. Oh, they're real, dude. That crack was good. I love it. I'm about to turn 40 and playing War Dogs brought me the same feeling I had playing Battlefield 2 as a kid. Like War Dogs, this is what I remember those games feeling like, which I have been chasing ever since. Great work, devs. I'm getting old too. I'm not at that big 4-0, but I'm getting fucking close, dog. And I knew what he meant because we've been having shit games after shit games after shit games. Some of the games could be good, like Hell Let Loose Vietnam. I feel like that's a good game, but man, after playing War Dogs, it is a huge difference. Like, dog. Best weekend after a long time in gaming. Yep. Rambo 7K. I played with a friend from BC2 days, and we did 25 hours of War Dogs this weekend. We haven't had this much fun since Battlefield 3 days. You did a great job, especially for the veterans of these FPS who have lost their way in recent years. Thanks. I think I see a little pattern. And that's it. War Dogs is the game, dog. The game mode is a little bit interesting, where you have a big circle and you got to stay in to get money and points. And then there's like a small circle in there. You got to like follow it and then get double points. The game is responsive. I don't feel like I'm bored at the game. There's no squad limit, so you have like 10 people in one squad. And I like the loadout system because whatever you bring into the game, you get it for the other game. It sounds stupid. Is when you bring a loadout, let's just say you have a 5K loadout, you have to maintain in the circle for a certain amount of time, earning points. And by the time you earn points, you get your money back. Anything extra could be added to the next game. So let's say you got 50K for that one server and then you bounce. When you start your next game, you get 50K. They want you to try to survive the longest, and as you survive, you get rewarded. If you get 50K, you might get 100K, and then you might get 250K. 250K can be exchanged for 1 gold, and their gold is kind of like their in-shop currency. And so on wipe day, when let's just say you have like 2 mil and there's wipe and everybody gets resetted, all your money gets converted into gold. And I was trying looking at their like little gold shop, and basically it's just all your gun skins. So you probably could pay money for the skins, or you could use gold. Gives people incentive to keep playing. I mean, I don't need an incentive. This old school guy, my incentive is playing the game and winning. But it's a nice little function for people to just, have something to look forward to. So I think War Dogs right here, War Dogs right here. I think that's going to be the next 5 to 10 year game, dog. For real. Now, if War Dogs could play their goddamn cards right, this could be like Fortnite, dude. And I'm not saying that you're going to put Family Guy in fucking War Dogs. But what I'm saying is that there's a possibility this just could get widespread appeal. But who the fuck I knows? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. None of this shit matters. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.